Okay, hello everyone. My colleague and I are going to explain a little about our website, our website for the final project. Mm, we create this final project in the Wiz app, and we can found these three buttons. If we go through this through the field one, we're going to find objectives and justification. Eh, our final project is about Latin, that language, and we try to investigate all about this language and the process in which they come back in that language, and we are going to explain a little bit about it. In the objective, we can see the general objectives, like to investigate the so-called the language, to know about the subject in questions, and a specific object. We can say to obtain clear information, but about truthful giving total confidence to the user that the knowledge acquired in the research process of this project will have a solid and grounded foundation. And in the justification, the present project is to invite students of modern languages to identify cultural and idiomatic aspects. No, so my classmates are going to explain you more about it.
Hi, Professor. I hope that you're doing really well today. I'm Julian Esteban Valdez. I am in Linguistic 2, and I'm working with Juan David Herrera and with Daniel. Well, right now I'm going to try to explain you a little bit more about the web page. So, when we are inside, we will find three options: objectives and justification, framework and analysis, and conclusion. I will show you the part of framework and analysis. When we select that option, we will be moved to three important questions. Now, we have the first one. It's important to know when, if we are, for example, we're right now we are talking about Latin language. So when we talk about a language, it's necessary to know about the origin. For example, we study English, so it's important that not just like a study about English, but about all the history and how we pass from Latin to English. So it's necessary to know about the history, and thanks that we have the language right now. So in that part, we find the question, what are the origin of Latin language? And a short explanation. Now the second one is what languages come from Latin. As I told you, we are English student, and we know that we are learning about grammar, about how speak, listening, and some important skills. But English is not the only language who come from Latin, who is that language. It's both. So we have, for example, Italian, French, that we also study French, and we have to know about the relationship into both different languages that we are learning and the past, the first language that we had. So for that reason, we thought that it was important to find much information about that language and how thanks that language we have the possibility right now to speak a language and have the possibility of learn two language or more, like for example English, French, and an Italian. Now the final question is why Latin is a dead language. As I told you, it's supposed, or we have the idea that Latin is a dead language. However, the information said that it's not totally true, because as I told you, right now we still have some things of Latin, and we continue using that language in some way. So it's important to don't be sure or say that Latin is a dead language. It's important to learn about that and have a correct information. So I think that's all for this part. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed our webpage. Thank you.
The next part, it's about the morphological changes from Latin to Spanish. And to start with, here we have like a little glossary about unknown words. To continue, we give like a little definition about the two trends that morphology can present or can have. And in summary, Latin is synthetic and Spanish is analytic. Here we gave an example and the explanation of the example. To start with the changes from Latin to Spanish, here we have the disappearance of neutral gender. So, here we explain why it disappeared and how was the use of the neutral gender. The next one is the disappearance of the casual inflection in the name. That basically we explain how it disappeared and how it was used and how all this was resumed just in 2 words. So it was like a big change. And the last change that we explain is the emergence of the article into personal pronoun. And basically we explain how the articles and their personal pronouns were born and why they were necessary to the Romance languages, to the more modern languages. And in conclusion, the truth is that we put it like all our knowledge that we learned in this subject to make this work and to make this blog, and we look for real sources with trusted information, and we were discussing what information was better or what information was worth to put in this blog. So it was really a team a team work. And to conclude, we really were interested in this topic, and I think that's the reason why we made like a real good blog, because this topic like was really interesting for us, and it makes us to put in practice what we learn here in this academic program, Linguistics 2. And to end, this is the bibliography. These are where we took the information. These are the sources. Thank you very much.